The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you got the Dow up 17, Nasdaq's down 7, S&Ps are up 2.5. We have the gold down 10.70, silver's off 27 cents. You have oil flat out here. Bonds, the 10 years up 10 ticks, 30 is up a full point. King dollar is up 56 ticks, and this is going to be a wild day out here, folks. Why? Because what you've had out here thus far is a major failure. Yesterday, what we did is this. Now, the S&Ps yesterday did not fail. In fact, they're still not failed. What you have, NASDAQ, however, has. Okay, it failed yesterday. You get another test out here today, which is beautiful. You failed again. Now, that being said, now this is what's really cool, so check this out. Because inside the NDX 100, and this is a different way of looking at the market. So technically, you get a failure. What happens with, I happen to love the NDX 100. I love trading it. One of the main reasons I love trading it is the aspect that you understand the weighting structure of it. So what do we have out here this morning? So watch this. What you have out here this morning is that Lam Research has taken over CLAC. Okay? I believe it's Lam. Let me see. I think it's LRCX. Yeah, Lam's going to buy CLAC. Okay? So picture this. And this goes back years, folks. I used to trade Lam and CLAC. I'm going back to the 90s. But check this out. So CLAC is up $12.55, okay, inside the NDX 100. You got Lam Research also up there. The leader is CLAC out here, okay? That's up 12.59 at 66.44. Now, that's going to stay there because of the fact that they're getting taken over, okay? Intuitive Surgical is up $27 at 500. That's a beautiful psycho stock. Lam Research is up because the market likes what's going on. That's up $4. SanDisk is getting taken over by WDC, so that's up $2.93. Now, watch how this works. This is what's insane. Okay, so we know that those equities are up, right? They're up good. Well, we also know that they're not going to go up any higher because of the fact of the takeover aspect, okay? So that's all the NDX could give you. Well, guess what? The NDX is only up $8, okay? So what is that saying? Well, that's saying, listen, we get 100 stocks inside there, and underneath there, that is saying how weak the NDX is. If we go over and take a look at the losers out here today, you got Micron down 97 cents. You have Yahoo down 119, and you got Baidu down 513. Now, when you look at those three losers, that is not a large correlation. What is, however, is that when you go through the rest of those equities, the weakness is huge inside them, okay? Now, let's go over to the IBB, because inside the IBB, what you had out here today, you have the weakest stock doing a dead cat bounce. You have Biogen. Biogen was up at 291, gave it up in spades. We're at 273. So what do you have out here? You talk about a sell down? Oh, man, this was a sell down extraordinaire. 291 to 273 in a heartbeat. Now, what is that about? What that's about, folks, is that they're getting rid of workers, 11% of their jobs. They have a couple drugs that are not coming out. Bottom line is that this baby is also going to lower price. You know, so you start putting that all together, what's happening is that we are going south. Now, let's go over and we take a look at the S&Ps, because the S&Ps yesterday just managed to stay above the high. The high that we're talking about here is the September 17th high, 2011.75. If we go take a look at the SPY, what you're going to see inside the SPY is this. The number on the SPY is 202.89, I believe. Yeah, it's 202.89. So the SPY hasn't failed yet, okay? We got to 203.79. We'll see how this shakes out by the end of the day. I suspect it's going to lay it out and lay it out today, because what you do have is that the way this market has teetered as to wanting to break topside, just can't handle it. There's some heavy sellers in this market at these levels. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Okay, so this is I just love how this is trading. Okay, why? Because, well, first off, let's look at what we have here. What we have, gold this morning, okay, whacked it really nice at 940. It went from 1173 to 1064 with big volume, folks, okay? That bar out there, let me pull this back a little bit more. Okay, that bar had really good juice. Well, that bar, this is what's really wild, did not go to the last low, which is 1162.50. That's always a heads up, man. And what that heads up is that someone is laying out there buying gold, okay? That should have been able to break down and blow through that level like in a heartbeat. That was the low that was established out here on the 14th, okay? So now what do? You go over to the dollar. We take a look at the dollar. As the gold went south, guess what? The dollar went north with what? Dramatically lighter volume. You got to love it. I mean, we're talking about 8,000 contracts out here, you know, and simultaneously, that's how they hit it, okay? This is a nice operator in the marketplace. When they were hitting gold down, they hit the dollar up simultaneously. They only did 911 contracts. That's nothing. That's a joke, okay? Bottom line, the dollar was going into the correlation on the 19th. Well, the 19th has 1,069 contracts, and it couldn't take it out. That's at 95.005. We went to 95.025 and laid off it right then and there. So it's going to be wild watching this whole market shake out today. Some of the, if we go over to the gold equities, what you're going to see, and this has been a indication of how the equities are trading and where gold wants on price. Rheingold Resources, you're down 84 cents. The volume is dramatically lighter. You go take a look at Agnico Eagle. What do we have? Agnico Eagle is down, yes, she is. Agnico Eagle is down 84 cents, also dramatically lighter. You know, we've done 472,000 shares. You're coming into 5.3 million. Bottom line, you know, you start putting this together. The market, to me, wants lower price. Gold wants higher price, and we'll see where King Dollar shakes out. King Dollar is going to be the number here. We go take a look at some of the high volume stocks in this market, and I suspect we're still going to have a low volume market. VMware, man. Here, let's go look at this VMW. This is a disaster, man. Check this out. You talk about getting blown away. VMware's down $11. VMware last night closed at 63 bucks. It had already gapped away once. It gapped away twice, actually. This is the third gap. This is a disaster, okay? We put this back on a 3-year basis. What you're going to see, you're already blowing away the $65 level from July of 2013. Put this in 5 years. Man, look at this. This is intense. Okay, so when you take a look at VMware, VMware now is trading at May of 2010. Man, this is intense. Let me pull this back up. This is like amazing, actually. Yeah. Hey, the way this is set up, VMware 64. My God. That's 120. This is a mind blower. This is saying that VMware, you know, can get down to the $32, and we're at 57 right now. CMG, evidently they're not selling any more tacos. That's down $49, blowing away the August 24th swing point with monster volume. And CMG yesterday, you could see it all day long, folks, okay? What CMG was doing was pushing lower, huge volume as it pushed from 720 to 705. We bring this back, put this on a larger aspect. Wow. Okay, well, let's see where the first stop would be. 607. Oh, I guess the first stop is 595. You know, we're at 655. First stop is 595. And at 595, well, this gets intriguing with CMG. That would just be a normal retracement, too, by the way. That's pretty intense, man. So we'll see where this whole thing shakes out. But what you do have, and this is the phenomena that I want to get across to you. The phenomena is that you have the stocks that are taking over each other. They're not going to get any higher. That's what the price is. These blowouts on the way down, that is an indication that we're going south, and you're going south in a big way. And what does it mean? It means that when stocks drop out of the sky, which they're doing, guess what? We are going south in a big way. And the market itself has been able to hold up. If you heard it was really pretty cool this morning. I heard the guy from AII, I forgot what it was on CNBC this morning. He was talking about that the folks that are in his organization, a couple weeks ago that they were worried. Now they're all bullish again. Bottom line is that, that is what it also takes to get lower markets. They had asked him a question, do you think that they're feeling better because of the markets going up? And it was amazing. It seemed that he was answering the questions himself versus what the indications were in the survey that they were doing. If you were watching CNBC this morning, I think one of the wildest things that I have absolutely seen in a long period of time is this. Yeah, well, to talk about it, you got to wrap your head around this, folks, because the president and CEO, no, is he CEO? I think he's the CEO of Blackstone, and it wasn't a guy is in D.C. today. And wait to hear what they're trying to pull off. It's the biggest scam in the world. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. I'll come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
You know what's cool? taking something that's good for you, something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 10. Nasdaq's down 18. S&Ps are flat. And you want to see some destruction. Man, oh man. Okay, VRX. This is it. With the game is over, folks, with the drug prices. No doubt. So VRX, folks, has just... they're actually stopping the stock right now. It just went from a price point of $148 down to $105. They'll open this baby back up, but this baby is toasted and roasted in a huge way. Let's put this on. Oh man, look at this thing, VRX. So we were talking about this yesterday, man, but this is like about as intense as you can get. So watch how this thing is shaken out. This equity was at 260 in August 4th. Right now, you're at 105, and it's halted, okay? Because what ends up happening is that, you know, inside the exchange, when you go down so many points, you know, the bottom line, they got to halt it. Now, this is not the only one. Let's see what they're saying here. It's all happening a little bit too fast. Bottom line is that it's not only just hitting that equity. So watch how this is shaking out. Man, oh man, this is a haircut extraordinaire. So you get Allergen down $24 down 9%. Regeneron's down $11. There's some big nasty hits out here, man. This is going to be a nasty day. Chipotle's down $50. You got so the ones that are up. Let's talk about ones that are up. Bottom line is that you got the biggest mover out here is Horizons. That's up 5%. Okay, you don't have these numbers that we were talking about on the way down. Let's go pull this up for a second. 1 second. Okay, so if we go over to the NDX for a second. And what you're going to see is this. When Valiant opens back up, it's going to be even nastier. The NDX right now, this span thus far has been only 38 points. 20 to 56, 36 points. That's nothing for the NDX, folks. This NDX, right now, we're at 4419. As soon as you get into 4412, this thing can go to 4332 in about a heartbeat. So we'll see how that shakes out. The IBB... right now, of course, that's always the culprit, one of the culprits. What you're going to see is this. Yeah, VRX is halted. That's only halted, though, in the aspect, I'll pull that up again. It's only halted in the aspect that it went down 27% so fast. So that hit all the not the stops. The New York Stock Exchange has certain rules in place. Bottom line, if we go over to the IBB right now is at 299. We've hit 297. That's coming into the swing point. It's going to blow circuit breakers. Thanks, Dave. It's going to blow the swing point away. What does that set up? That sets up the IBB is going to go down to 285.53. We go inside this IBB and we take a look at it. Regeneron is down 9.55. Biogen, this was up at 291. Right now it's at 273. This VRX, man, this is like about as intense as you got. There's some kind of report that come out. Valeant Pharmaceuticals shares plummeted after Citron Research published a report examining a specialty pharmacy that the company uses to facilitate drug sales to patients. Citron said Valeant is using pharmacies related to Filbadors to store inventory and record transaction as sales. Oh my God. This is, you know what this is, folks? This is even sicker. Well, this would be crazy. So with this report, I haven't read the report, but what this is saying is that they're saying that using a third party to store inventory and record the transactions as sales. Now, if you go back, okay, one guy that got away with this in a huge way years ago and is the guy from Sunbeam. And the amazing part about this, the guys from Enron got to be scratching their heads because what Sunbeam had done is this, is that Sunbeam had put all their grills and, you know, all these Sunbeam products all over the world. There it is, Chainsaw Dunlap. Thanks, man. Hatchet Dunlap, okay? So check this out. This guy, what this guy had done, he had rented warehouses across the world, put them in warehouses. As he put them in warehouses, he rated them as sales and never went to jail. Bottom line is that Enron, you know, that was before Enron. After Enron, see ya. This is Tom O'Brien, this is TFNN. You stay right there, folks, and come right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile based scanner in the industry, powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN has just announced a brand new morning lineup that is geared specifically for traders in this volatile traders market. Every morning at 8 a.m., John Logan starts things off with his daily program, The Global Market Pulse. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento trades the market during the market open Monday through Friday on Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom O'Brien hosts the Money Masters for the hour, and Basil Chapman hosts his Tiger Technicians Hour at 11 a.m. From 8 a.m. till noon every market day, these traders are with you as they provide up-to-the-second market information so that you can make the most educated and profitable trades possible. The new TFNN morning lineup is happening right now. Tune in to see for yourself what kind of actionable trading discussion they have each morning, Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m., live only on Tiger TV at TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is flat. Nasdaq's down 19. S&Ps are off 2. And, man, there's problems in paradise out here in a big way, folks. If we go over to VRX again, what you're going to see is this. So the deal with Sunbeam, folks, Sunbeam, good old chainsaw Dunlap, what he had done, he had rented warehouses across the world, put all the product into the warehouses and claimed them as sales. The amazing part about it is that he's sitting over in Fort Lauderdale and he never went to jail. Bottom line, the company went BK. And that was before the Enron deal. Right after, then the Enron deal, came down, and those guys, of course, I think a couple of them are still in the can. This is going to be an intriguing one. Well, we'll see whether, how this shakes out. What the allegation is here is that the allegation is that they are claiming that they have sales, and in fact, that sales is to a related third party, and they're storing inventory there. So we'll see where that shakes out. Now, that being said, it's not going to matter in the aspect of what happens fundamentally, because I want to show you something here. This is where the ramifications come in the marketplace. So if we go over and we take a look at who owns this. So picture this. I mean, you're talking about a stock that is down 50%, so it's a total wipeout on margin in 60 days, right? So when we take a look at the holders of this, what you're going to see is some real problems for some funds. I mean, monster problems. Unfortunately, for John Paulson, who's been struggling, in a couple of his funds, his last filing, now, it doesn't mean he owns it right now, but the last filing, which came out August 15th, as to own by June 30th, he bought 6.9 million shares. He owns 9 million shares right now. You had, let's see, that's the biggest one out there. If we take a look at the amount of shareholders in general, let me pull this up again. I'll just give you the aspect of PHTC as to where things stand. This is where funds get hit. This is where everything gets hit. Okay, so the largest holder out there is Rain Cunniff. Not sure who that is. That's 9%. T. Rowe Price, that's a fund. They own 6%. Pershing Square, it's another fund, 5%. BlackRock owns 4.6%. You get Fidelity owns 3.5%. They were still buying the last time. Paulson is 9%. Bottom line is you can see big problems right across the board out here. So I expect that they'll continue. We were talking about this morning. If you guys seen CNBC, the president of BlackRock was on, And BlackRock, of course, is one of the largest asset collectors. And it was amazing listening to this guy. So this guy's in Washington, D.C. right now, folks, and he is rapping with it looks like what he's trying to do is this. He's saying that the millenniums aren't going to have any retirement money. Going forward, it's going to be a real disaster, that everyone's going to be poor. So his idea is this. His idea is that that you'd have a mandate, and that mandate would be that you have to save for retirement. And I'm listening to this, and I'm working out with Nico this morning. I'm saying, as soon as you look at the guy, anyway, I mean, the guy looks like a guy out of the Whitey Bulger film, man. I mean, I've seen plenty of these guys. Bottom line is that it's amazing that the guy has the position he has. But bottom line is that the gall of these allocators and collectors of money is amazing. So his take is that mandate that people have to save, that the government puts 2% in, and of course, where is all that money going to go? Well, that money is going to go, into BlackRock, since BlackRock is one of the largest asset gatherers. It was just amazing listening to this whole deal, And of course, they're going to push fear. I said to Nico, I said, what's amazing? That might take years, but guess what? That's how these guys think. They think years. Okay, how can we? Because what they've already managed to do is this. The whole IRA deal, folks, 401k, if it's done correctly, it's great. The way that was actually done, however, is so that the money does go into the banking community and it never comes back out of the banking community. And then the structure of the fees goes over and over and over again. So it's a wild deal. But if you can, I'm sure you can get that on video to listen to that interview, because that interview was just absolutely amazing. Now, let's go back over and we take a look at the NDX 100, because NQZ5, the volatility, we get the volatility out here in spades. And what you are going to continue to see is that you're going to continue to see it come like out of nowhere. And that's, that's where this, the VRX was going lower. There's no doubt about that, okay? The bottom line is that they were selling it, but when you're talking about a sell down like this is a whole different ballgame. We hit 105. You had a counter trend bounce to about 130. Yeah. So watch this. You hit 105. And then you did a counter trend bounce to 123. You're at 119. This is a dead stock now, because what you will have. Let me just see this right now. So we were at 179. That's $80. Yeah. I mean. Well, the ABC structure, the A point is 245. Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. It's a $90 ABC. And it almost hit it. So a $90 ABC brings it to $90. We hit 105.98. This is not done going down. Now, of course, what you're going to have is that what is going to be the wrap on the other side? Let's go over to the bond market. We go take a look at the 30-year bonds. What do we have with the 30-year bonds out here? 30-year bonds right now, yeah, they're going topside, man. We're at 158.15, and we're pushing with volume. Look at that, baby. Pretty amazing. Yeah, that's 8,300 contracts pushing into this level. This bond market wants to go right back to 159.09. That's how this baby is set up right now. We take a look at some of the Dow stocks out here. You get IBM up $1, Walmart's up 6 cents. You get Caterpillar down 42. Coke is up 10 cents. You got Oxy down 5. Oh yeah, what's that oil market doing? So oil right now, I have oil out here. We're down $1.19, 45.05. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. Blackstone, yeah, Tony James. talks about his proposal to tackle looming retirement crisis in the U.S. by replacing traditional 401ks with guaranteed retirement. Yeah, guaranteed retirement, all right. It was, you know, it was amazing. He was talking about guaranteed retirement as the, he was claiming that the funds, that the pension funds folks are making 7 to 8%. That claim is not factual. That's what they are saying that they want to make, okay? They haven't been making that. That's the bottom line. There's so many pension funds that are underfunded right now because that is the number that they're using. So if we go over to the oil market, oil right now, this is going to make the run to 44.67. We break 44.67, we'll get right into this. Ooh, this would be interesting. That could get it right into the bottom of that range there, which is 40.57. Let's go take a look at ExxonMobil, Chevron, Exxon. Look at how Exxon's up, man. Yeah, but if this is, so we're up at 2 million. Come down yesterday with 12. Yeah, I wouldn't bite on these yet. I'd really like to see these things pull back to like the 73. Right now you're at 80. You pull back to 73, and we get light volume on the pullback. You'd want to be all over these babies. The SPY right now, this is going to be pretty wild out here, is that the SPY is still hanging at this 202.89 level. You know, bottom line, until it closes underneath that, you know, what that's saying is that it can still go to higher price. This market is a trip, man. No doubt about it. Inside the NDX right now, strength versus the weakness. Mylan Pharmaceutical has jumped up there. That's down 262. Illumina is down 456. So both of those are going to the forefront, dragging the NDX down. Illumina opened up at the 153. Man, volatility in these things are unbelievable. So it opened up at 153. It's trading right now at 140. And you're going after the swing low. The swing low from October, October 6th. That thing is hanging out there at 130. You know, that's where that baby wants to come after. Don't forget, folks, at TFNN, right on your cell phone, you can get all the audio or the video. TFNN.mobi gets you the full audio. We go 24 hours a day. We start programming 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 to 6. If you want to get the Tiger TV, just go to TFNN.com. On the right-hand side, what you'll see is that you'll see Watch Tiger TV. You hit Watch Tiger TV. What you'll get there is the video plus the audio. Larry Pesavento is starting us off at 9 o'clock every morning. Our man, Mr. John Logan, is going to be back in about another week and a half. We've been talking with John. He's doing a lot better. He's making his way back to beautiful North Carolina. And we're going to be expecting him, I believe, on November 2nd. I think that's the number. So you stay tuned there. Let's go take a look at this NQ. And this is where the trader's paradise comes in, folks. You're getting a nice little bounce right now. And if we pull this up, what we have is this. Okay, so the NQs just went from a price point of 4456 down to 4415, and right there. So 443875 is the sell, and we're almost there. And what that is, by the way, folks, that's where the first sell comes down from. You know, so we'll see how that shakes out coming into that aspect. You get 6 minutes in this bar, and that bar is not going to handle it because we're coming into 13,000. You're trading 4,800 right now. You know, so I suspect what you're going to see is that's where this is. You got a nice counter trend bounce going. That's where, you know, if you are trading intraday, that's where I'd basically be selling into that. I suspect by the end of the day, though, what you're going to get, you're going to continue to get a sell-off because what is going to happen inside the just Valiant alone, you know, right now it's made its way back. It's up. It's trading at 126 right now, only down $21, where it was down $45, the $37. That in itself, though, is going to put more pressure on the market. Why? Because you're going to get margin calls that are going to come in fast and furious. There's no broker dealer in their right mind going to let either the professionals or the retail clientele stay in that stock without a change of margin requirement. You know, they'll let them stay in the stock, but they'll change the margin requirement. They have to change the margin requirement. When stock's down 37% in one day, bottom line is that, you know, they have the right to change them, and risk controls will go on, and they'll change that requirement. Whether they'll change that requirement from a 50% to a 75%, or they'll change it that no margin period, you know, we'll see where that does shake out. And I suspect what you're going to see, you'll see that before the end of the day, because the last thing that they're going to want is to come into a close and have the market close and open up tomorrow morning and it's a wipeout. You know, that's where those controls come in. So we'll see where that does shake out. We take a look at the IWM, the small caps. What do we have with the IWM out here? IWM is back 43 cents. We've done 7.4 million. Looks like that's light volume too, man. Yeah, the IWM is going to need more volume than that to break down. There's not enough volume even on that pullback. You know, we have the pullback there, but the volume is still pretty light. Dow Industrials right now are up 19. You get the NASDAQ off 3. S&Ps are up 3. And Alibaba still can't get any juice going. It's pretty interesting. So Alibaba, you know, 69 bucks, down 242. Last night in Shanghai, this is pretty wild what had happened in Shanghai last night. So check this out. You know, this is almost out of nowhere again. But bottom line is that, you know, Shanghai only down, you know, 104 points. But that 104 points, by the way, folks, happens to be 4%. And you know what? We came off with volume. We came down with volume. So Shanghai's not done yet going down. And, you know, Shanghai showed some nice strength on October 12th. We went up with 38 billion. But you know what we did last night? We went down with 45 billion. So you're coming into where you were going up from, and it basically, it laid right there. But that's saying that, hey, guess what? This wants to go to a lower price once again. Dow is up 22. NASDAQ's down 3. S&Ps are up 250. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 23. Nasdaq's down 3. S&Ps are up 2.5. Inside the Dow, strength versus the weakness. The strength is travelers insurance. That was the strength yesterday, too. That's up $1.90. Intel is up 56 cents. You get United Technologies up $1.10. And GE's up 31. Taken away from it on the way down, United Health is down 2.23. You get Goldman Sachs off 196. Pfizer is down 32. And Chevron is down 31. Inside the NDX 100. This is the baby, man. This is going to be a trip watching this lay out. And as I was saying at the beginning of the show, folks, okay, you had Clack. Clack's a takeover, so you know what that price is. That's up $12. That's going to stay right where it is. Intuitive Surgical, that was up $50. Now you're up $38. Lam Research, that is the one that has taken Clack over. That's up $4.05. And Western Digital is up $2.53. Western Digital, bottom line, last few days, that stock just went from 85 down to 72. It's filling the gap. Now, it hasn't filled the whole gap. I suspect it's going to get that gap. That's taken over SanDisk. That is the strength inside the NDX 100. The weakness, Mylan Pharmaceutical is down 207. You get Yahoo off 127. Illumina is down 425. If we go take a look at the IBB, because the IBB, no doubt, goes on the whole composite itself. The IBB has hit a low today of 297. We're at 303, and what that's doing, folks, is building cause to blow away the low. Because what you have here is this. So check this out. We have an hour and a half into the marketplace. The last low that was established out here, well, the last low is already taken out. The last low is well, it hasn't taken it out, but it's pushing into that with triple the amount of volume. The last swing low is 292, 5.8 million. We've already done 2.5 in an hour and a half. So bottom line, that's going to generate about 10 million. Your high volume swing low that is building cause going into is 285. So bottom line, that IBB says it wants lower price. The real key is going to be, does that blow that away? And in fact, you get an ABC structure on the way down. Let's go over and we take a look at Big Blue, IBM. Because when you start really bisecting and dissecting this market, Big Blue also took out its swing point of a monster ABC down. Now, if you watch Big Blue, so check this out, folks. This is really cool. If you put Big Blue on a monthly chart, it is already a confirmed ABC structure on the way down, and it's a monster, man. I mean, this is like really heavy. You know, we've done thus far, let me put this up here. Let me see this. Okay, so thus far what we've done, we've already done 70 million shares. You're going into 93 million. We're going to do another 12 million today. You know, this baby is a ABC structure down with a 117 handle on it. And it looks to me like we're actually, oh man, I got to get some of these archives because it's 116.80, whereas the last time that it looks like to me that that's where that baby wants to go. And what that is, folks, this is crazy. That is the high of the October 08 low. It's 116.80, and the ABC structure on the way down is 117. It's always cool, when you do these price projections, right? I like doing the price projection first and then seeing what's laying out there, It's just pretty amazing. But you can expect, what we can expect out here, this volatility is going to continue. The S&P is the one you got to watch, man, because with all this volatility, that SPY has continued to stay right at that level. Now, the volume is dying on the vine, but the number on the SPY is 202.89. Stay right there, folks. Got a great lineup coming for you. We'll get Basil Chapman next, Darryl Martin, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.